You can catch all the games of the Argentine Triple Crown of Polo at live.aapolo.com. Get yourself a subscription to the best polo in the world today. You're watching the highlights on Kirk's Polo Report, and today we have a match between La Natividad and Overo UAE. This match is 8 checkers. Let's join Andres Ugarte with the play-by-play.
La Natividad looking for their second win in this competition. El Overo looking for their first following the losses against La Ensenada and El Estina. So this match there was originally scheduled for last Sunday in the Hegel season in the UAE for Dubai Wolves. Then he went to England to be part of the Dubai organization. He played some medium goal tournaments there. So he was also very linked with some of the Castañolas like Lolo and Camilo. Hit that. Camilo Castañola with the under the neck shot, putting some pressure on Cruzegui, who's gonna get there first. The top scorer for this Overo side during this Argentine Open. Remember everybody that part of this league and came from the qualification. And now Pablo McDonough with the under the neck shot, looking to score and to open the score here in this game. And Pablo scores to give the lead to La Natividad, 1-0 for the men in green. McDonough, 21 years after his first ever game in the Argentine Open, here he is still competitive, one of the best players of his generation, Pablo. And the goal by Pablo McDonough, 1-0. Looking now, good pick up there by El Overo in the lineup. Here comes Luquín Monteverde with the opportunity. Nice attack for the men in black. Here he comes, Luquín Monteverde looking for the equalizer, entering the danger zone. The marking by Barto Castañola. The ball staying behind the whistle. And be careful with the penalty one. Spot or 30. That's the final call by the officials. So El Overo, unless something really strange happens, will set the equalizer following this penalty from the spot, which is going to be taken by Cruz. Meanwhile, Luquín went to change, and the opportunity for them to take a 2-goal lead in this game from 40 yards, going to the following mark. Cruzegui sending the ball in. A good shot by Cruz. Third consecutive goal by Cruzegui. And now El Overo is on the lead. And the game is on. Still on. Checker number 1. What an intense and vibrant opening checker of this game. Barto Castañola. The marking by Luquín. Trying to take it away. The hooking by Teo Lacón. Pablo McDonough. From 40 yards, Facundo Pérez hit the post and the ball went in. And Facundo with his first. Cruzegui from 60 yards, a strong shot, but this time the ball goes wide towards the right, and La Natividad. Hit the Castañola now, covering the field. Appearing and showing up there as a number 4 for his team. Here he comes, Camilo Castañola over the midfield line. Good opportunity for La Natividad. The long range approach by Camilo, sending Barto Castañola in attack. Good opportunity for La Natividad to set the equalizer, and Barto scores, exchanging the role plays. Barto with his first goal of the day. Now Teo Lacó. Teo, and now Barto with the back shot, a very strong one. Putting some pressure again, and back to Teo Lacó. Here he comes, Teo. The marking by Camilo Castañola, who ended up picking it really well for La Natividad, and now running over the midfield line, already having changed horses, and now Camilo, a great approach, changing the angle to sending all the way. The final tapping by Camilo Castañola, and of course will end up as a goal for La Natividad. And now what a comeback by the Greens, and now it's 4-3. The goal by Camilo. Here again, the approach. And look, on the near side, the final tapping to score his first one today, 4-3 to Lana. Good launching there by Barto, looking for Pablo McDonough. Good transitions there by La Natividad. Now from Pablo to Camilo Castañola, coming from behind was Torito Ruiz. Still Camilo manages to remain with the ball. Camilo, the marking by Luquín, and now Toro Ruiz towards the boards. For the green jersey team to extend the lead, following a strong start. Around 2 hours time, we're going to be live from field number 1 with La Ensenada and El Ostina. A decisive contest for both teams. Looking into the following fixtures of this league. Facundo, Paco Pérez, looking for Camilo Castañola. Great assist to reach Camilo. The pickup by Camilo Castañola, open towards the left-hand side, and the final tapping by Camilo Castañola. Scoring again by the final bell of checker number 2. Here in field number 2, La Natividad made a great comeback following the initial advantage by El Overo, and they close this second checker leading by 3. We're going to a break, and afterwards we'll be back with the third checker of this game. So Barto Castañola receiving from the back towards the left, dueling with Pablo. Here he comes, Pablo McDonough. Pablo looking for Camilo. An amazing breakaway by Camilo Castañola. Great angle over the marking by Teo Lacote, taking it all the way into the danger zone. And Camilo Castañola, the ball passing by and ended up. And now his team is on the lead, 7-3. Let's take a look again. From Pablo to Camilo. And then Camilo, the breakaway, the final approach. And the ball ended up going in. New one by Camilo Castañola. Interesting to see how many passers does La Natividad have, you know. Pablo, Facundo, Geta, Barto, all of them. And now Luquín Monteverde to close the gap, and the final approach by Luquín Monteverde, scoring. Didn't score any goals during the second one, during the second checker, but they do. In the beginning of the third, Luquín Monteverde, following the marking of his Lacote, back in the saddle after having changed. And now Torito receiving from the back, challenged by Facundo Pérez. Again Toro Ruiz sending it forward, looking for Luquín Monteverde, but a good coverage though by Pablo McDonough. Changing the line to link with Barto. The pickup by Barto Castañola coming from behind. Also Luquín Monteverde trying to take the back shot on the near side, and now a good positioning by Camilo to send it forward to his brother Barto Castañola. Back up there by Camilo, and under the next shot by Camilo Castañola to add one more for La Natividad to extend the lead. 8-4 for El Overo. Here he comes, Toro Ruiz trying to set the counter-attack, looking for Teo Lacote. The coverage by Barto Castañola. And now Cruz. 2 minutes and a half remaining in this check number 3. Cruz with the approach, the ball passing by with a lot of strength, but not very accurate in terms of finding the goal. The saving by Barto, and the ball remains in. Barto Castañola aiming to come from behind, and now Facundo. Paco Pérez launching it forward, looking for Camilo Castañola, giving some continuity, an amazing shot, looking for Barto, and also coming from behind is Teo Lacote, challenging Barto, and here he comes, the first approach by Barto Castañola, open towards the right hand side, the under the next shot by Barto, and the goal by La Natividad. A great linking again between the brothers from Camilo to Barto. A play started by Facundo and then Barto, following this approach, found the way to score. Teo Lacote trying to win it over. A good marking by Facundo. The open back heel looking for Camilo Castañola. Now Camilo head to head against Luquín Monteverde. Camilo winning this race on the outside. Another approach by La Natividad's number 1 to extend the lead. And Camilo Castañola scores again. 5th goal today by Camilo Castañola to make it 10-4. Showing how powerful and dangerous he can be whenever he has a chance to score. Camilo here from behind. This goal, La Irenita, who won the Copa Pilar and is currently playing the Copa Cámara de Diputados simultaneously now with the Argentine Open. Cruzegui with the pickup, the opportunity for El Overo, the marking by Facundo. And coming from behind was Barto Castagnola, sending it back to Facundo. Here comes Facundo Pieres. Facu trying to launch it for Camilo. The coverage by Cruzegui. The ball stays a little bit short. A new attempt for Facundo Pieres. Here he comes from the board to the center, trying to set the attacking opportunity. And amazing under the next shot by Facundo Pieres. And the goal by Facu to score, to extend the lead for La Natividad. A great one by La Natividad's number one. Third goal today by Facundo Pieres, but what a goal by Facu. The end of the next shot there by Facundo from a long range. And now La Natividad extends the lead 11 to 4. 3 goals by Facundo today. Again, Facundo Pieres, what an impact now on Mega Alemana, sending it forward towards Camilo Castagnola. Here he comes, Camilo, the pickup by Geta, entering the danger zone to add one more for La Natividad. And of course, he will end it up as a goal for the men that extend the lead in the beginning of checker number 4. La Natividad showing all their power, reaching one of the key moments of the season in an amazing way. And Barto Castagnola to resume the play for La Natividad. Here he comes, Barto. Taking his time, challenged there by Luquin. Sending the ball forward. Good approach by Barto, going a little bit wide towards the right-hand side. And he goes over the back line, and El Overo will be resuming. And here he comes, Teodoro Laco. Sending it forward, looking for Luquin. Here comes Luquin Monteverde. Challenged by Pablo, still looking with a long approach, looking for Torito Ruiz, and in the back. Picking the ball was Camilo Castagnola. Half a checker remaining in this first half. Afterwards, we're going to be live from field number 1 with Elertina, Yellow Rose, and La Ensenada. Toro Ruiz, Victorino Ruiz. Here he comes. Sending it forward. A good one by Toro Ruiz, going in a good direction and covering and getting there first. At the end was Barto Castagnola. The back shot, the pickup by Torito Ruiz. Good opportunity for El Overo. Good opportunity for Torito to score for the first time today. And Victorino Ruiz scores to close the gap here at field number 2. A great Torito, who also was the one who started this play before that intervention. And he finished it the best possible way for El Overo. For El Overo, good opportunity for Torito to score for the first time today. And Victorino Ruiz scores to close the gap here at field number 2. A great effort by Torito, who also was the one who started this play before that intervention. And he finished it in the best possible way. In this check number 4. And here comes Cruzegui from 60 yards, a strong shot, but now it goes wide towards the left-hand side, and La Natividad will be resuming from the back. By La Natividad's number 2, and now looking for a new one. Camilo Castagnola on this penalty to sending the ball in. And the game is on. Cruzegui picking it in the back of the lineup. Back here he comes, a good opportunity for El Overo. Cruz still in possession of the ball. Good opportunity for Cruzegui, sending the ball in. A great shot by Cruzegui in the beginning of the second half. A lot of celebrations also there in the standings following that goal by Cruzegui. After having picked the ball in the lineup, look, he was confident enough to take it like behind. Camilo Castagnola picking it, the approach, like a whipping. There by Camilo, and now Barto Castagnola. Coming from behind is Luquin. The marking by Luquin Monteverde on Barto Castagnola. Now Camilo. Camilo again, challenged there by Teo Laco from the boards to the center. Great move by Camilo Castagnola, still in possession of the ball. Here he comes, challenged by Torito Ruiz. He holds the record 1 year of the youngest ever to reach 10 goals in Argentina. And now Camilo Castagnola finding a good position into score, deflected by Cruz, by the ball ended up going. The beginning also of the second half, here again from a different angle. Camilo Castagnola following the marking by Torito Ruiz, a great move. And then the end of the next shot. Cruz was really close to stop that ball, but he couldn't. Camilo, and now Pablo McDonough. A dynamic start by La Natividad in this second half. The approach by Pablo McDonough entering the danger zone to add one more for his team. The marking by Theo Laco, and the goal by Pablo McDonough to extend the lead for La Natividad. Second goal today by Pablo. He ended up crossing on 90 degrees. The umpires are saying. So far, so good. There. When he turned around, Facundo was crossed. And it's going to be from the spot in favor of El Overo.
Para que le dimos cambio hoy. Lugar libres. ¿Ya estamos, Beto?
Sí, ok.
Vale. Vamos, muchachos. ¡Corre!
So Theo is in from the back. Facundo, and now Cruz Segui ready to pick it up. The marking by, I think it was Barto Castagnola actually. Barto taking his time. Challenge there by Cruz, sending the ball in to extend the lead. 3 out of 3 on penalties by Facundo today. Another approach, and now Teodoro Laco trying to win it over following that shot by Cruz. And coming the field is going to be Pablo McDonough. The marking by Toro Ruiz. Still Pablo, and now Barto, who was really quickly there backing Pablo up. And here he comes, changing the line, and trying to set the opportunity for La Natividad coming from behind. Torito Ruiz. Here he comes, another approach. Trying to make a breakaway, blocked by Facundo, and now Theo with the second play. Here he comes, Teodoro Laco hitting and scoring for El Overo to close the gap in the last play, I would say, of jacket number 5. We are yet to listen to the final bell, but it will be in no time. Firstly, a look again at the instant replay with Theo Laco scoring his first one today. Toro Ruiz. The approach there, looking for Luquín Monteverde, and now Facundo Pérez. Facu with the tapping, and now ready to pick it up, Pablo McDonough. Pablo. Here comes Pablo from the box to the center, marked by Luquín Monteverde. The ball passing by. A good bonding between the cousins, Pablo McDonough and Facundo Pérez. Facu with the long approach. Looking for Camilo, a good positioning by Camilo Castagnola, who's going to take it from there now. First approach by Camilo, the marking by Toro Ruiz, taking the danger away. A great job done today by this all-around player, Torito Ruiz. The marking now by Bartolomé Castagnola. Barto Castagnola turning around, and Barto Castagnola scoring. One of his main ones, lab blocks Drogba, to extend the lead in favor of La Natividad, 17 goals to 7. Pablo McDonough to score, and Pablo scores for... Pablo, of course, was not going to miss. From there, trying to pick it up on the near side, the ball stays in behind, and now Luquín. Finally, a good anticipation, though, by Camilo Castagnola. Hit the marking by Luquín, but the ball ended up going over the back line, and El Overo will be resuming from the back. Barto again, Teo Laco again, winning it over the marking by Barto Castagnola. Here he comes, nice breakaway by Teo Laco, who's looking for his second one today, entering the danger zone. A great individual action by Teodoro Laco. The final approach, the saving by La Natividad, and looking to take it. Cruzegui sending the ball in to score, to close the gap, at least a little bit here at field number 2. 18 goals to 8. Turning around, a good one by Luquín Monteverde. And here he comes. The approach by Luquín, and covering the field now is going to be Pablo McDonough. Pablo, another back shot towards the box. Hit Camilo Castagnola, challenged by Teo. Good move, good individual action. Great effort there by Camilo Castagnola. Another tapping, looking for Barto over the midfield line. Barto Castagnola again, changing the line, looking for Camilo, and now Pablo McDonough. A fortunate bounce, another one for Pablo. Pablo McDonough looking for a new one, and Pablo scores to extend the lead for La Natividad, following a couple of bounces which were favorable for La Natividad. But then both of them hitting it. Now Teo Laco looking for Toro Ruiz, and now Barto Castagnola linking really well with Camilo. The pickup by Camilo Castagnola. The chance for La Natividad to reach 20 today. Facundo Pérez, and Facu scores to extend the lead and to reach 20 in total for La Natividad. The passing from Camilo to Facundo. And this is something that we saw yesterday during the last stages of the game between La H and Cría La Dolfina. The players from La H were trying mostly to pass them. Pablo, challenged there by Toro Ruiz. Now Facundo Pérez, and finally picked by Luquín Monteverde. Here he comes, Luquín from the near side to the offside. And now again Teo Laco, who was coming from behind. Teo, another approach. The under the belly shot by Teo Laco to link with Cruzegui from 30 yards, sending the ball in. Scoring again from this distance. Camilo sending it forward. Another approach. And now Teo Laco with the open back shot. And now Cruz. The ball stays in behind. Barto trying to win it over. A good coverage though by Luquín Monteverde from board to board. And now Camilo riding Luquín off the play to pick it up. Nice move by Camilo Castagnola. Trying to change the angle to hit a goal from a long range. Marked by Teo Laco. The ball stayed in behind. And now Luquín Monteverde. Now Barto. The pickup on the near side to the offside, and here he comes again. Barto Castagnola turning around, the marking by Luquín. So Camilo Castagnola back taking a penalty and sending the ball in to extend the lead, followed by that whistle. Barto resuming the play for the men in green. Bartolomé Castagnola sending it forward, looking for Camilo. A good anticipation by Torito Ruiz. Camilo Castagnola from 30 yards sending the ball in. 10 goals today by Camilo, reaching double figures. Camilo trying to win it over. The ball ended up going over the boards. But now Cruzegui resuming the play. Here he comes. Cruz sending it forward, looking for Teodoro Laco, who was open towards the left-hand side. Now Luquín also trying to enter the play. Torito Ruiz. Toro Ruiz open towards the left, from the boards to the center. Here he comes. The marking by Facundo Pérez. Good coverage by Facu. Great defending skills by la Natividad's number one. Not only he scores, he also defends. And here he comes. Facu, then marking by Teo Laco, the whistle.
Yo te voy a correr foul al 4 negro.
Sí, vamos para adelante.
Y Facundo, 3 by Camilo, and this is the 4th by Facundo Pieres. Facu Pieres from 40 yards, and this time the ball goes wide. The first missed penalty. Now Teo Laco, and now Cruz. The pickup by Cruzegui. 1 minute remaining in this check number 7. One more to follow. Facundo. Facu Pieres. The launching by Facundo, looking for Camilo Castañola. Good coverage by Luquín Monteverde. The back shot, and now Cruzegui sending it for, looking for Teo Laco, who was standing more as a forward. An unfortunate bounce for them. The ball goes over the board. Time actually, we're going to be live with Alertina and La Ensenada, so stay tuned. Barto Castañola sending it forward, looking for Pablo. The marking by Toro Ruiz. Turning around really quickly, Cruzegui to pick the line and earn that foul in favor of El Overo. And now penalty 4 in favor of El Overo, according to the officials. Let's take a look at the replay. The back shot by Toro Ruiz. Cruzegui already having picked the line. Camilo Castañola turning around in an improper way and committing a foul. 12 seconds remaining. So should this ball goes over the back line or it's a goal, it will mean up in the end of the checker. Cruzegui stopped by Facundo Pieres. A great stop, and then Torito Ruiz. Toro scores with that back shot on the near side. It wasn't through the penalty. The game back into play, and here comes Camilo Castañola, taking his opponents that are chasing him, entering the danger zone. And here comes Camilo, another approach, and all by himself. Camilo Castañola scoring, but a whistle.
Pero está bien, pero lo que no hay que, lo que hay que ver, revisar si la bocha ya estaba dentro.
Revisar si está.
Si ya estaba dentro, esa es la pregunta.
I don't know if hit that.
Ahora lo revisamos.
Number 8 from 60 yards. Cruzegui with the approach, and again wide. Not the 60-yard day for Cruz. 0 out of 4. But of course the previous one ended up as a goal by Torito Ruiz, but not from Cruz Mallet. So La Natividad receiving from the back. Pablo trying to pick it up. Nice anticipation by Teodoro Laco. Here comes Teo. Good opportunity now for El Overo. Challenged by Barto Castañola. Deflected by him. Teo again coming from behind. Pablo McDonough, and I think he's going to be from the spot in favor of green. A foul. Pablo McDonough. Pablo. Nice action, nice individual move by Pablo McDonough. What a breakaway by La Natividad's number 3 to score, and Pablo McDonough scores one of the best ones today. Wow, what a control of the ball by Pablo McDonough to finish it in the best possible way for La Natividad to extend the lead to reach 23 against El Overo's 10 goals today. Pablo. Five goals today by Pablo McDonough, the same amount as Facundo Pieres. 10 by Camilo Castañola, 3 by Barto, the scorers for the green jersey team today. Camilo Castañola, and now Pablo McDonough. Pablo changing the line, looking for Barto Castañola coming from behind. Also Cruzegui trying to pick it up. Good approach by Barto Castañola, who is looking for his goal. He was really close in the previous play. Barto Castañola entering the dangers on the marking by Teo. Then Torito Ruiz taking the danger away and the whistle.
Se está metiendo dentro del swing directamente. ¿Qué te parece? ¿Te parece para penal 1 o no? ¿Te parece para penal 1 o no? Yo recuerdo el 4.
Natividad, Barto Castañola resuming the play. Barto sending it forward, and now Facundo trying to pick it up. A good marking, a good blocking by Teo Laco. The open back shot by Teo. And now Pablo McDonough really quickly going for it. Barto turning around again, looking Monteverde, claiming that he picks it. Facundo. Another approach by Facundo Pieres. A good picking by La Natividad's number 1. And now Cruz. Teo Laco trying to win it over. Pablo McDonough with a good recovery. Pablo again. Turning around. Pablo McDonough. Here he comes. Changing the line to link with Barto Castagnola. Barto Castagnola sending it forward towards Facundo Pieres. A great passing and a good positioning by Facundo. Nice approach by La Natividad's number 1. Look how quick he is. Here he comes. Facu Pieres entering the danger zone. An unfortunate bounce. And the saving by Cruzegui. Following a very good open back shot. Toro Ruiz now. Camilo with the pickup. Open towards the right. The ball stays in behind. Now Cruz reaching out for it. The pickup by Cruzegui. 20 years old. Cruzegui. Facundo. Facu with the back shot. And Camilo Castagnola, with all the time in the world, will have the chance to score. He enters the danger zone. The final approach by Camilo Castagnola. Securing another one for La Natividad, reaching el total place here. El Overo and La Natividad have given a very good show today, but La Natividad emerges victorious for a second time in this Argentine Open, following a 25-10 win over El Overo UAE.
Congratulations to La Natividad for winning 25-10 over El Overo UAE. That means La Natividad has won 2 games now in the Abierto. You've been watching Kirk's Polo Report. You can catch all the games of the Argentine Open at live.aapolo.com. Get yourself a subscription to the best polo in the world today. As always, be safe and please subscribe.